Hi Divya, how are you?
Very good, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, Divya. How was your weekend?
It was nice, good. We went to meet our friends. It was raining heavily. It was a good weekend, good weather.
How's your daughter doing?
She's quite well. She's happy. She, yeah, now she goes by bus, so she's even more happier. Like she's got her friends in the bus. She's growing up too soon though, getting independent slowly. So yeah, but I'm
Divya,
happy.
also, you moving from that Sunday morning batch to the weekday afternoon batch. What is the kind of difference it has made your life?
So because it was Sunday morning, that to 7 o'clock, I used to bother about Saturday evenings, coming back early so that we sleep on time, and I get a good sleep so that I can focus on the class. And my husband really likes to go on breakfasts, and Saturday because something or the other comes up, he prefers Sunday. And the class used to be between 7 to 11 when the breakfast time was over, and by that time my daughter would get up, and then that is the time when she was a little tired, maybe she wanted to take a nap or something. So that time was a little difficult for me to manage, and the Sunday used to go waste, even though I got up early, but I could not spend proper time the way the family wanted. So this one is really helping me a lot, and I'm getting my time. My daughter, as soon as she gets up in the morning, she wants to come and hug me. But when the Sundays were packed for me, I used to have her on my lap while taking the session. So now I'm much happier, and I can focus better now.
I also can sense that you are more relaxed attending sessions these days. So Divya, we have about 25 to maybe outer limit 27 minutes. Um, you can see there are many people watching us in this session. This session is being recorded. Uh, when I ask questions, if you are uncomfortable answering certain questions, please put your hand up and let me know. I will understand. In the meantime, if I feel that the conversation is going a little bit off track, I will put up my hand up, let you know, and interrupt and get the conversation on back. Also, if I want to share this recording with the other learners who are part of my learning community, I will seek your exclusive permission before I decide to share with. Okay. With that, Divya, what is that you would like to explore in the time we are together?
So I'm married for 6 years, and I've known my husband for 7 years now. And one thing that is very important for me is time. Not that I'm very busy, but value of time is very important. 5 7 minutes I'm okay, but when I have to keep waiting uninformed, I feel really bad and I get stressed a lot. And I am the person who speaks it out. I've spoken to I, so not external people matter to me. Whichever ways they want to operate, they can do it. But the least I expect is for my husband to understand this thing. But my husband, from his upbringing, from his background, he's never informed anybody at home. He's never told how much time is it going to take. I don't know if that comes from the culture he's from or the importance he had been given previously. I don't know where that comes from, but I have always been taught that I should at least inform if I'm reaching a little late. I can tell them 5 minutes, 7 minutes, or I'm stuck here, something, so that the other person who's waiting for you has some information. This I've tried, so I've spoken to him. He has walked some steps with me, and he has also started telling me that he's reached or whatever, just to keep me informed so that I don't call him up unnecessarily. That all that is happening, but he doesn't understand the value of time that I have, because now that I'm not working, not that he makes me feel that you have all the time or whatever. I used to work before my daughter was born, and we used to manage time properly. Now that I am already engrossed in my daughter's thoughts and doing something, her homework, her things, I also want my time. But when I take my time off and I tell him, okay, spend this time with Amrita, and I'll go out, he'll keep asking me. Even if I'm not late, he'll ask me how much time more, how much time more. But then when he's out with his friends, with his colleagues, I don't have the habit of calling also. But he doesn't understand and I'm waiting. Like last to last weekend, he went to meet his friends, office friends only. And he said it's just 1.5 hours. I'll go have lunch with them, 12:30. Maximum by 2, I'll be back. He came back at 6 o'clock in the evening. And that was the time when I said, I will not say anything. I'll just keep quiet. But I felt really bad that day. That my importance of time is not given, my time is not given importance to. And just because I'm at home, I am able to manage. I don't come and cry, or I don't do a lot of head banging with him that you don't do this, you don't do that. I'm just taken for a ride. And immediately he calls me up at 6 o'clock. We have started from here. Let's go to so and so place. You get ready and get Amrita also ready. I'm like, okay, this man is not even addressed. He did not even say, I'm sorry. Least I could have expected was a text message from him. Okay, I'm getting late. I'm sorry. I, we can meet at this time. I'll be home by this time or whatever. That is the only expectation I have. But then he has a justification. When somebody is in a lot of mess, how do you expect somebody to drop a message? I mean, that is the importance a person can give to somebody who is his life partner. The least, that keep the other person informed. So that is what bugged me. And I don't expect this from anyone else but him. Because everybody from my side of the family, they keep telling me they're going somewhere. They also, if we have a group, they just drop a message in the group, reached, or we're going there, my phone is not with me, whatever. Even I drop a message there. Here, with my mother-in-law and all, also, I used to tell them, though they were not used to this, but because I was used to this behavior, I used to tell them. But this man, he knows me in and out. And that's when he says, I'm busy. I have so many things going in my mind. How can a person do that? It is understandable. Why should one person always understand is my question. So that's what bothered me this and last to last week. And then I'm quiet. It has never been addressed also. So that bugs me.
I heard you share a lot of things, and this is what I'm sensing from whatever that you shared. There is um, things around your relationship with your husband, the way that you all communicate with each other primarily, and then this word of not being on time again and again. This word time, um, what is the meaning you have given to this word in your overall life?
So time for me, I have only 24 hours in the day. And in that 24 hours, if I decide to give some time, some part of it to somebody, I want the person to value my time because I can, 24 hours are mine. I gave it to you and you don't have the value to it. That is why it is important. It is my day. I'm giving a part of my day which I will never get back. That is that is a maximum I can give to anyone. And if that is not being respected, because in those hours I may have done something else, I could have planned something else, I could have done anything, but I chose to give that portion of my life to you. That is how important it is for me.
I'm hearing two things. One is when I give time to somebody, that should be respected and valued. And what do these two words mean to you?
Like I said, it's part of my life that I give. It's a portion of my life which I will never get back. If I say these 2 hours, 3 to 5, I have a class, and if somebody says I'm coming at 3 o'clock, and that friend is very, very dear to me, and the person gets late from 3 to 3, I choose to skip the class for that person maybe, but that person comes late, and I don't attend the class thinking that person might come any moment. So I lose my time. That session, 3 to 5 session, is gone for me, and this person has also not met me. And the whenever that person arrives, I have to give that time to that person, the extended time. So the whole schedule goes for a toss. So everything, only I am at loss. The other person knows where the person is, why that person is late, whatever. That person finished his work, right? But my things are just left, just waiting for that person.
When you give time and it is not valued and respected by the other person, what emotions do you go through?
I'm disappointed that I gave so much importance to that person. I could have chosen, I could have told that person, like the example I gave you, 3 to 5, my class, I could have told that person to come at 5 only. Why should I skip the class for that person if I'm not, my time is not important? But those are all regrets that I have later. But I'm just disappointed. Sometimes I feel like crying also. Why do I do that? It's just disappointment that I have, that I have expected something from somebody and that's not valued also. That's not even the least importance also.
Where is this disappointment coming from, Divya?
So I have very few friends. I have very few people in my life. And that is by my choice. I have moved on. I chose not to keep in touch with few people. So I've not carried them with me. So it's a very small circle that I have, and they all are aware, well aware of my likes and dislikes. Majorly, that's family. And when this thing happens, it's just disappointment because this is my close circle. When I take care of other people's likes and dislikes and important things, why not mine? That's the disappointment I get.
So this is what I'm sensing from what you said. I have very few relationships, and from those relationships, there are certain expectations that I have. When those expectations are not met, that causes disappointment. When you go through this sequence, what core values of yours are not being served?
Because these people are very close to me, the trust that I have in them, that gets shattered. The feeling that I have that I'm important to them, that also goes, because I feel when this small thing, when somebody can't keep me informed also, I feel bad that I'm not important to them. I have, I go out of the way to help them because I have few people I can really go out of the way to help them. But they never think that, oh, okay, she's been doing it for us. This is the only thing she asks for. So, trust, yes. I actually move a little back when from the relationship also. I step back and I want the other person to realize. Like in my husband's case, also, I did not question and he did not even realize it. So I took a step back by keeping quiet. Yes, I felt disappointed. Had I been some a few months before, I would have screamed, I would have just cried, whatever, in front of him. I did the same thing here, but not in front of him. I did not show it to him only. But he did not realize only that it was something that bothered me. So all these things, I really take a step back in a relationship when these things happen. I just keep go quieter because enough of discussions have already happened. Not that I go quiet in the first go or few instances. It's been 6 years, and these relationships have also come with me for 6 years, and they'll be there with me forever.
So Divya, I'm very clearly hearing trust as one core value and maybe relationship as another one. So we've been on this conversation for about 15 minutes or so. So far, in the conversation, what are you learning, Divya?
I'm sorry, sir.
What are you learning in this conversation so far?
My learning is I think I should give, if nobody else is giving, at least I should give importance to myself and not bother about what the others are doing or how are they behaving. If I get late, I should be able to say, you never told me what time you're reaching. I was continuing with my work. You could have just informed me and not take it to heart so much. But that will take some time because that has been my core belief that neither should I waste somebody's time and I should not let anybody else also waste my time.
I should not waste somebody else's time and somebody else should not waste my time. It's my core belief. So we have like 10 to 12 minutes. In the remaining time that we have for today, what would be a meaningful takeaway for you from this conversation?
I need to give importance to my time. That is the meaningful takeaway. I have to prioritize things as per my schedule and my will, then other things will fall in place.
So I have to prioritize my time and my will for myself, and other things will fall in place. To me, that sounded like a larger goal.
Oh, but that's what I
For
realized also. The example that I gave you for the session 3 to 5, I could have easily said, okay, we'll meet at after 5. But the fact that I chose to skip the class for that person and that person not realizing what I missed while waiting, that is my fault, not that person's fault. So that's why I said,
So just going back to, I need to prioritize my time for myself towards that particular goal. What will give you an idea that we are making progress towards that goal in this session, in the limited time that we have?
this realization itself, because until and unless I realize it, I will not work towards it. So I realized it. Beat anybody, beat my husband also. I need to give priority to my things.
Okay. So what would you like to do with this realization now?
Chill, just chill, and not take it to heart. Like everybody is unbothered. Why should I bother?
So I noticed something, Divya, when you started the conversation, I felt there's a lot of agitation going on. You're very emotional. I could feel those negative emotions. And right now, the way that you are saying, chill, just chill.
Yeah.
What changed?
I think letting my words out come out, that only changed. Because I'm had it been, so I have not spoken this to my husband. So it has not come out in any way. So now it has come out. I'm feeling a little light. Because if I talk to him, he will have thousand explanations to give me, and I don't want to hear any of them. So I don't want to talk to him about it only.
Okay. So we have some time. From here, what is that you would like to do so that you stay committed to whatever that you said that you are going to do?
Like I said, I think with my husband, he loves to maintain calendar. I think for my things, I'll start putting it on the calendar and sending him requests. And I'll tell him these time slots are blocked for myself. Whatever you want to do, do it in the gaps. I think that will work for him for now. For others, I don't know. And more the problems come from my husband mostly. So I think that is what I'm going to do. Send calendar invites, keep him informed. These are the slots I'm not supposed to be disturbed at all. Baki, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
And when you're sharing this with me right now, how are you feeling, Divya?
So I used to do this when I was in office. So we used to work in the same organization. And because he's a workaholic, he never knew when the holidays were. The 12 days that we get in a year, he used to work on those holidays also. So one day I took his calendar's access. I marked all the holidays so that he knows, he's aware of it. So I feel I'm doing a similar thing now, but for myself, not for him, but for myself. Telling him these are the slots I'm not available at. Do not expect anything from me at that moment. So yeah, I feel that I'm 2018 Divya doing the same thing.
Okay. So what will ensure that you stay committed to what you said you were going to do and not go back and start complaining again about your husband?
That will take some more time, sir, because complaints never go down. If one is sorted, the other one comes. But regarding this, like I said, the calendar invites will really help. It will also keep reminding me also that you're not supposed to divert, you're not supposed to miss this time for yourself, whatever you have allotted that for. So I think the calendar invite should really help and keep me also reminding. That will become a little mechanical, but it's okay.
When are you going to start?
Today, right now, after the class. Now that I've got a solution, I really want to do it now.
Today, right now, after the class, I'm sensing a lot of
I see the light coming, so I want to go to that light from the tunnel. So I will start right away.
what will make sure that you are making progress in this new thing that you are planning to do? The old Divya of 2018.
I think I'll be less bothered because then I'll have an answer to give him. No, I told you I'm busy. I told you I don't have time at this moment. Like he says, no, I will also have an answer. I told you before. If I'm not picking up your call right now, that means I'm busy. You should not have called me only. You knew it. So weekly calendars will go, and I will. I don't think I'll get agitated because now I can say I told you before. Okay, I've informed like good Divya, the Divya I am. I have informed you in advance. If you are not aware, you are not updated. It's your problem.
And when you said this, how is it making you feel?
Very nice. I feel like doing it right away, but I don't even want to finish the class. I'm just so excited.
Oh gosh. So, Divya, we started somewhere. Right now, we are somewhere. I don't know where we are right now. Where are we from? What is that you wanted to discuss and take away from this session?
I think I know not everybody has the same values, at least related to time, and expecting them to abide by my thoughts, my values makes no sense. I can expect something from my husband, but he's also one of those, so I think I should stop expecting from him also and just be mechanical and do this because that is the language he understands. The calendar language. In fact, his friends also drop him an invite on the calendar that this weekend we are meeting. So he's like that. I will also speak that language. I think that language he'll understand.
Yeah. So I'm hearing my husband understand the language of putting things on calendar. So I will also do the same.
Yeah.
So we are almost running short of time. If you want to take about a minute and summarize this entire conversation for yourself and close it, how would you like to do it?
I was angry when I started talking to you. Now I'm in a very light mood. I'm happy that I spoke to you, and I'm happy I spoke to you about it, particularly you. And yeah, I feel my time is very special for me. I need to give it more importance than expecting it from others. So I'll do that from now.
I'm sensing that affirmative action that you're going to take, Divya. I really want to appreciate the fact that you got something to discuss and you navigated through, you went to places and then find an answer. And I'm sensing like, hey, this girl, it seems to be in a good place. Okay, wish you all the best.
Thank
And
you
if
so much.
you want to have further conversations around the same topic, we can always schedule time out of this session and talk.
Surely. Sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.